All right. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the questions so far and my answers, of course. And I just want to let you know that the next episode of Let's Play Jack and Daxter, it'll be up soon. It's just that I've been dealing with all these questions, and me and Dark Minded Sith, we tried to make a co-op Let's Play part for it, and his mic wasn't working well, so I just had to take it down. But next episode, it'll probably just be me, and eventually me and Dark Minded Sith will do a co-op part. You'll see. So, anyways, let's just get on to the first question. Oh, by the way, I hope you like that YouTube poop I did of him. If you haven't seen it yet, then go to my videos and check it out. It's pretty funny. El Senor Zaadi says, "Do you like McDonald's or Burger King?" I don't know. I like them both. They have some differences. Like the burgers taste different and the fries taste different. I really like the fries at both places. I don't know which one I like better. I eat at McDonald's more often. I mean, there's a McDonald's and a Burger King around where I live, but most of the time I just go to McDonald's, so probably McDonald's. Captain Rescue says, "What kind of sex do you like best? Oral, vaginal, or anal?" Hmm. Well, let's put them from least to best. Uh, Anal, oral, and vaginal. So, vaginal. I mean, I don't want to go into deep detail about why I would like one of them the most, but yep, that's the order I'd put them in. So, that should be a good description. Terrenth says, "What is your favorite computer game and why?" Hmm. I don't really have many computer games. I got this Rayman game for the computer. It's like a 2D Rayman game. I think it was the first one ever made, and I like that. I don't really own many computer games, so I guess that's it. I don't know. Septile Show says, "Graphite or lead pencil?" Uh, huh. It's an interesting question. Uh, hmm. I guess lead. I mean, that's the pencil I use the most, so I guess lead. Sorry if the answer is not too interesting or anything, but I guess lead. OMG Itsville says, "In part 4 of Ask Digital, you said Rare was working on 4 games right now. What games is that?" I think you mean what games are they? Uh, I don't know. I don't work at Rare, so I have no idea. They didn't announce them yet or anything. But I'm really hoping that they're a new Banjo game that's hopefully a platformer, if scientifically possible. A new Conquer game, if that's possible at all. Maybe, I don't know, they're probably making Killer Instinct 3. I really bet it's that. And hopefully they'll make a good new franchise. You never know. We'll see. Pittswill says, "Hey, do you like Sly Cooper games? And if so, will you do a Let's Play of them in the future? They're platformers, you know." I've heard of Sly, but I never played them, sadly. Maybe in the future I'll play one. I don't know if I want to do a Let's Play of any of them, but you never know. Let's see what we got here. Fireblade656 says, "If you think the question asks too much, you don't have to answer it." Oh god, here it comes. "Are you a virgin?" No, I'm not. I won't go further into detail. I'll just tell you, nope. Destroy the Spartan says, "What are some of your favorite bands?" I don't really have that many favorite bands, to tell you the truth. I don't really listen to music all the time. I'm not a huge music fan. Let me think of some. Uh, hmm. AC/DC's good. Uh, Guns N' Roses is good. Green Day's good. Ben Folds has some good songs. I've heard some of his songs. Who else? Just any bands that are good. Like rock and roll, pretty much. Rock and roll is my favorite kind of music, so any good rock and roll bands, I like them. Speaking of rock and roll bands, Alex93 Metallica says, "What kind of music do you listen to? P.S. You're awesome." Yeah, I know I'm awesome. Thanks. Thanks for the comment. Uh, well, I just answered that last question. I like rock and roll, so yeah. Gamman93 says, "What do you think about the console war?" Well, it's pretty much just business, you know. Each console is trying to get as much money as they can. Well, I'll go a little bit in depth with this. Well, let's see. The Wii is getting like a shitload of money. It's getting more money than like the president of the United States. Couldn't think of a better analogy there. It's making so much money because it has a lot of shitty family games that grandmas and families will buy But it has some good hardcore games in it. So the Wii, I can see how it's doing good. Let's hope that at E3 it'll have some actually good AAA titles. We'll see. As for the PS3 I think it's starting to catch up. It's got some pretty good games on it. It's just that it costs so much that it's a bit of a problem. I think the home stuff is pretty. It's not really original. I didn't really get into the home stuff, but it's got some good games on it, and that's what's important. And unlike the PS2, it actually has 4 controller ports, if I'm right. And as for the Xbox 360, it's probably dominating alongside the Wii because it has all the great hardcore titles like shooting games, has the best online, and I don't really know, it doesn't really have a lot of family games or anything, but I can see what it's trying to do with the avatars. So, yeah, pretty much Xbox 360's got the best hardcore titles. Snaleo Zygo says, what is your favorite level in Conquer? It's probably the war level because you're running around and jumping and platforming, but you're also shooting, so that makes it more fun. And even though that's probably the hardest level I've ever played in a video game, because of like the ending when you gotta escape the teddy base, God, took me like literally like 40 times to finally get out of there. But even with that, it's still a fun level because of all the tank stuff and the war theme, the Saving Private Ryan stuff. It's a great level. It's my favorite level. GamerFame99 says, "Who do you think would win in a fight, Bill Gates or Steve Jobs?" Well, let's see. Bill Gates has Microsoft, and Steve Jobs has Apple and Pixar. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter what they own. I guess it depends on who's stronger. I really don't know, but it'd be a pretty funny battle to watch. It'd be like a nerd fight. They'd just be slapping each other. That'd be funny to watch. I don't really know. Either one of them. I I really don't know. I haven't really seen them that much, so I couldn't really tell. Oh, here's another Conquer question from Engel Travis. He says, "What do you think the new Conquer game, if they make one? What console do you think it will be on, and do you think it will be an even better remake or a new storyline of Conquer without an R at the end?" Well, it would probably be on Xbox 360 if Rare stays with Microsoft. I can't really see them going back to Nintendo now since, so much stuff has happened now. I mean, they're pretty much not as good anymore, so they'd go back to Nintendo and Nintendo would be like, "Oh, now I see. You desert us and now you come crawling back. Fuck you guys." That's what Nintendo would say. So it'd probably be on Xbox. I don't know. And I don't think they would make another remake because that was pretty much a commercial failure, despite being a good game. And with a new storyline of Conquer, well, they were going to make a game called Conquer's Other Bad Fur Day, and I don't really know what the storyline is going to be, but I think the title is also going to be like Conquer Getting Medieval. So it'd probably be him going through time and stuff. You never know. Maybe they'd recycle some stuff from the beta version of Conquer where it was like 12 Tales Conquer 64. Maybe they'll have some stuff from that in the sequel. You never know, because still in the original Bad Fur Day, they took some stuff from 12 Tales that never made it into the final cut. Oh, here comes a good question. Sinister Shadows A7X says, what would you do if you were at the store and some retarded guy was following you around throwing sour gummy worms at you? Well, first of all, I hate sour candy, so I'd get pissed off at him. But if he's a retarded guy, I'd probably have to be nice to him, since he's special and doesn't understand. Maybe he's either throwing them at me because he doesn't like me, or maybe he's just trying to give them to me and I couldn't figure it out. He's just trying to be nice, but he can't just let me know. I'd probably just walk away and ignore him, or maybe I'd go up to him and try to talk to him, but I don't know how that would work out. That's a very interesting scenario there, I gotta say. We got time for one more question. Epic Does the Let's Plays says, "I've been searching for Bill Cosby. Where the hell is he?" I'm pretty sure he's on Family Guy, because I just constantly see flashbacks with him in it. Like on the recent new episode of Family Guy where it was about that girl from the hills, he appeared. So if you're looking anywhere, just go search on Family Guy. He'll be there. Alright, we've actually got time for one more. And this one was sent to my inbox, so if you want to see me answer a question in Ask Digital, you gotta put it on the original video with Fire Mario. So never send a question to my inbox if you want to see it on the video. This is the only exception. Alright, it says, from Super Roblox fan, why do you think people are asking you about your you-know-what? Do you think they're gay or just perverted? I don't really think they're gay or perverted. You never know, they could be gay. But I think they're just joking around. I mean, like, some people just put like countless comments after that saying, "Oh, I can't wait for him to answer that. Oh my God, why are you doing this?" And they're just joking around. So it's no big deal. But they could be gay. You never know. All right, end of video. See you guys later. Next part of Let's Play Jack will be up soon.